Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys had a great Friday. It's Saturday right now, and in this episode, we're just going to go over basically Bitcoin, what's going on in Bitcoin. We're also going to take a look at the miners, see how they performed against Bitcoin this week, see which ones are up or did better than Bitcoin, which ones did worse. And then we're also going to take a look at a quick story from DigiHost NASDAQ notice. They have about 180 days to remedy that, so we'll take a look at that. And we have a story on BTC bottom metric that has done this 4 times before. So we'll see if this is actually the bottom that we're in. And that is it. It's going to be a pretty easy day here. So as always, not financial advice. Invest in the following coins and companies for full disclosure. And if you enjoy this type of content, please hit the like button, subscribe, helps me out tremendously. And let's get into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now is at 19,142. It is basically pretty much flat here in the last, maybe 12 hours or so, 12, 16 hours. We can see here on the RSI, on the 1 hour chart, it's at 38 back here. And RSI has gone up a little bit, but so has the price. So we're still in no man's land right now with no real direction as far as which way Bitcoin wants to go, whether it's going to go up north or go south. Let me see here I think it was on the daily chart. Looking at the RSI, it's at 44 last time we were back here. So it is a little bit higher in price on the daily chart. So that might be a good sign, like I said yesterday's video. But we'll have to see, obviously, if this trend continues going back up north. We did have a pretty big wick down here on, Thursday. We were able to bounce off of it, but that was obviously our lowest point here in probably a month or so, but came pretty close to this one. What was this one? The low on this one was 18,153. And the one from Thursday was 18,131. So were we actually lower? 18,153. Yeah, we actually got a little bit lower, 131 on that one. So we did go a little bit below this one, our previous low here on the daily chart. And prior to that, we were at a low here back on June 18th, which we reached 17,567. So we are slowly going back up, but the RSI, obviously, we were way lower on the RSI here. RSI is in the middle right now. So that's also not really a great sign, but it's not bad. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Ethereum. Excuse me. Ethereum is at 1,288. It's down a little bit, obviously, today as well. And we can see the same thing happening with Ethereum on the daily chart, RSI. Zoom in a little bit here. We are at 40. Last time we were right around here. We were actually, I think, a little bit higher here on the chart. Or if we go just a couple days back, we were a little bit higher here on at least Ethereum. So, like I said, we're in no man's land right now. No real direction, whether we're going north or south. So that's Bitcoin and Ethereum really quick. Let's take a look at our first story here. So DigiHost receives NASDAQ notification regarding minimum bid price deficiency. And here's what it said. So DigiHost today announced that on October 10th, 2022, it received a written notification from NASDAQ Stock Market LLC, indicating that the last 30 consecutive business days, the bid price for the company's subordinate voting shares had closed below the minimum $1 per share requirement for continued listing on NASDAQ. So in accordance with NASDAQ listing rule 58010 C3A, the company has been provided with an initial period of 180 calendar days or until April 10th, 2023 to regain compliance. So let's take a look at what's going on with DigiHost here really quick, and we'll go after that. So DigiHost obviously is at, where are they at right now? They're at 671 cents right now. So they're not too far off. Obviously, it won't take much for Bitcoin to go up, for them to go up as well. And they got 180 days to do that, so they can do that. They could do a reverse stock split also, possibly, to get the stock price up. They could go maybe 2-for-1 or 5-for-1 reverse split on this to get them back above the $1 requirement. Or they can just wait it out for a while and see if Bitcoin actually starts going back up. And we have another story here that may shed a little light as far as where Bitcoin possibly might be going. So this is kind of where they are at right now. They have plenty of time. They got basically almost 6 months to rectify this. So not a big deal. Okay, so that's DigiHost right there. And obviously the next story is up here. So no emotion, Bitcoin metric gives 35K as the next BTC price macro low. And here are the details. And for some reason, my stuff went away that I highlighted. I don't know what's going on with this page. Let's see if I go back up. There we go. Okay, now it's back. Strange things. Oh, there it goes again. Disappears on me. What is going on with this page? The joys of technology. Let's see if we can reboot it, see if it pops up. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to try and remember the things that I highlighted here. So in fresh findings published on October 13th, popular Twitter trader Alan revealed that BTC price action is closely mimicking prior cycles. And we've seen, obviously, prior cycles do the same thing. We had all-time high. We come back down lower. So we're okay. So while some are concerned about the current state of Bitcoin and crypto markets, on-chain indicators have long suggested that the 2022 bear market is comfortingly similar to the previous ones, which it is. You can see it in the charts, obviously. Eyeing the 1 month stochastic chart for BTC USD, Alan highlighted Bitcoin repeating a structure common to both the 2014 and 2018 bear markets. And Bitcoin has proven to be, excuse me, has proven to be no exception to this. And this is just basically explaining that, the stochastic oscillators are classic tools for identifying price cycles and bullish and bearish interplay. So now those levels are back at numbers which have only appeared 3 times before. So you can see here, here's a stoic chart down here. We can see here that we obviously hit the bottom back here in 2018, 2019. And then obviously we're really at the same point right now in 2022. So this could be our bottom that we've been waiting for. So not only is Stoic calling for an imminent new macro BTC price low, but it also can be used to determine whether Bitcoin might bottom in the future. So inferring to potential price points from existing data, Alan predicted the next cycle's low could be 35,000. We can see here down on the chart, and here's the chart right here. So you can see these flags that are over here, Bitcoin flag over flag configuration. And you can see here the Stoic is down here, the chart. We bottomed over here back in 2015. We bottomed out. We obviously traded sideways for a while here, and then we finally got back up. So that was the low here reached right around, what was that, maybe 350 or so. Then in 2017, we obviously ran up quite nicely to almost 20,000. We came back down in the coming months, years, basically to 2019. We bottomed out at right around 3,300 or so, and then the next Bitcoin low obviously was at right around 4,000, 4,500, something like that, and then we obviously continued going back up into 2021, and had a great year in 2021, and then obviously consequently in 2022 has been a bad year, but we're seeing the same thing on the Stoic chart here, that we're obviously getting close to our bottom again. So based on all this, it does look like we possibly might be getting to a bear market bottom right now. And it's showing that the next bottom, once we start going back up, might be like the 35,000 range right around here. So we'll have to see how that one plays out, right? Let's see if there was anything else here. Popular sources insisting that the bottom is not yet in, and there appears to be little to be confident about while analyzing short-term time frame BTC price action, which is true. We could obviously fall a little bit more, but we're getting close to it. I think we're closer than we are farther away from it. So that is a good news for us. Good news for the miners, obviously. Just wanted to point this out to you guys that Stoic charts have shown in the past the bottoms, and it looks like we are there again. So that is it for that one. And then let's take a look at the miners, see how they did against Bitcoin this week. And it wasn't a good week for the miners or Bitcoin. But let's take a look at it here anyways. All right. So Bitcoin was down for the week 1.85%. The only one that was up this week was Soluna. Soluna was up 2.29% for this week. And then everybody else here has done obviously far worse. And they are still way off of their 52-week highs. Soluna is off 89%. Bitcoin is off 72%. DigiHost is down 91%. HUT is almost 89. CleanSpark is 88. Bitfarms is almost 90% down. Marathon is down 87, almost 88. Sphere is down 95. Iris is down 88. Mawson is down 97. Mawson has gotten beat up pretty bad. Then we got DMG down 87 almost. Riot is down 87.6. Bit Digital is down 92, almost 93. Hive is 88. Core is down 92, almost 92.6. Greenwich is down 96, and Argo is down 92. So a lot of them have been beaten down tremendously from their 52-week highs. And their 52-week highs were a lot higher than they are right now. Obviously, Bitcoin was pumping back then. It's not pumping right now. So we got to wait for the next pump for these guys to go back up in price. Okay, so here's what we got. Obviously, for the week, Bitcoin was down 1.85%. DigiHost was down 3%. HUT was down 3%. CleanSpark was down 6%. Bitfarms was almost 7%. Marathon was down 8%. Sphere was down 8.25% roughly. Iris was down 8.33%. Mawson was down almost 9%. DMG was down 10%. Riot was down 12%, surprisingly. BitDigital was down 12%, almost 13%. Hive was down almost 15%. Core was down 16.5%. Greenidge was down 37.33%. And Argo was down 46.5%. So obviously a bad week for Argo here, along with Greenidge. But if we look at the chart on the 4 weeks, let's do that really quick as well. Let's see here, descending. And we go over here to the 4 week. We can see that Bitcoin is down only 0.58%. The ones that have done better than Bitcoin is Marathon. Yep, okay. So we got Marathon is up 8.7% from 4 weeks ago. HUD is up 8.8%, and Soluna is up 19.33%. So they've done better than Bitcoin. And then everybody else down below has done far worse. The worst performing ones are Argo, down 54%. Green is down 43%. Mawson down 24%. Core is down 22%. Sphere is down 21%. And then we got Hive, BitDigital, Bitfarms, Riot, CleanSpark, Iris, DMG, and DigiHost. So that's on that 4 weeks. Take a quick look at the 8 weeks as well. And on the 8 weeks, we can see Bitcoin is down 5.3%, and then everybody has done worse from Bitcoin from 8 weeks ago. So had you bought back then, Argo or something like that, you'd be way down. Argo is down 63.8%. Green is down 58.4%. Core is down 53%. Mawson is 43%. Solana down 41%. Spirit down 39%. CleanSpark down 34%. Iris is down 29%. BitDigital is down 29%. Bitfarms is down 29%. DigiHost is down 26%. Hive is down 26%. DMG is down 25%. Riot down 15%. HUT down 11%. And Marathon down 9.2%. And lastly, take a look at the 12-week. We can see that Bitcoin is down 19.4%. So Iris and HUT have done better. They're only down 14% and 13% respectively. While Marathon is down 20%, Riot is down 21%, BitDigital is down 25%, Hive is down 29%, CleanSpark down 29%, Bitfarms is down 35%, DMG is down 37%, Sphere is down 41%, DigiHost is down 44%, Core is down 55%, Mawson down 55%, Soluna is down 59%, Greenidge is down 63%, and Argo is down 65%. So Argo has been beaten down the most here, it looks like. And that is obviously not good news for the Argo investors here. So we're obviously in this kind of no man's land right now with Bitcoin being beaten down. The miners have been beaten down, obviously. We know that when Bitcoin goes down 5%, the miners can go down 10, 15% on the day. So it's never a good sign. But the same is also true when Bitcoin starts going back up. When Bitcoin goes up 5%, these guys can go up 15% on a day as well to 10%, somewhere around that range. Sometimes less, depending on what's going on. But that is it. Obviously, we're waiting for that cycle to change a little bit from being so bearish to being a little bit more bullish. We obviously have to wait for the CPI data to come in that's a little bit better, where the inflation is coming down. And then I think at that point, we'll start seeing maybe a little bit of rally in Bitcoin. But that's going to be a while, I think. We obviously got the CPI data last week, came in at 8.2. We need that to come, start going lower and lower and lower. When that happens, I think the Fed's going to start slowing down their interest rate hikes. And at that point, things might turn around. So we still have a long ways to go. I've been trying to dollar cost average this as best I can. Not financial advice. You guys need to do your own research on this. But this is kind of what I'm doing, just dollar cost averaging into the companies that I do have and looking to possibly pick up some other ones once the bleeding has basically stopped in the markets. But that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Helps me out tremendously. Spreadsheets are always available to my Patreon members. Thank you, everyone there, for their continued support. Love you all for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll do the video for Bitfarms versus CleanSpark versus Hive versus HUT, Iris. I think Mawson's in there as well, and a couple other ones. I think we got 8 companies that are going to be basically battling each other. So they'll be coming out probably tomorrow. So if you enjoy this type of content, subscribe. Get the notification bell. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Bye.